Education is life. Education is preparing our children for the life that is ahead of them. It's not a mere accumulation of knowledge or skills alone. It's the building and communicating of information, values, competence, and wisdom and capacity from one generation to the next generation. The truth is, if we want a better world, a better nation, and a better life, we have to produce better people. That's where education comes in. Education is preparing our children to be better than we were. The world has changed, and it's changing even more. To succeed in an environment of rapid change, the greatest skill that's required is the ability to learn. And not just any kind of learning, independent learning and the ability to adapt quickly. We need to develop this in our children. 21st century skills like self-regulation, critical thinking, problem solving, creativity, innovation, communication, then collaboration and team building. This is what the world before them needs, and this requires a complete rethink of how school is being done. It requires a new curriculum, and that's what we are here to do. Did you know that if your child attends a church every Sunday and then attends a secular school, he will only experience godly influence for approximately 78 hours in the entire year? In comparison, that same child will be exposed to secular philosophy and all kinds of stuff in public schools and every other environment for 1,260 hours. Consider that an average child spends that same time, 1,200 hours every year watching television. It tells you how little time we give values into the hearts of our children. Now, suppose that 1,260 hours was spent in a Christian school with a character building curriculum. You see, knowledge is the raw material of every culture. And formal education provides a system in which educators are entrusted with the destiny of society. You see, education is pointless without the transfer of values and perspective. Knowledge without faith will only produce a generation of knowledgeable crooks and subsequently a decayed society. The task of true Christian education, therefore, is to guide a child to see life from God's perspective. The foundation of true Christian education has to be Jesus Christ and His Word. For no other foundation can no man lay than that which is laid, which is Christ.
Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. Yes, Jesus loves me. The Bible tells me so.
We want to affect the nations of Africa.
The Covenant Academy is an elementary school that combines the traditional one-room school with a completely individualized, diagnostically prescribed high-tech learning. It will incorporate the most advanced computer and multimedia technology. You see, the Covenant Academy propagates values that will prepare your children for a world that is globalized. Welcome to the Covenant Academy, a world-class trend setter in education.
People shouldn't have to steal or sell their own bodies before they can send their children to school. By sowing your seed, you will be helping to create a better Nigeria in the future.